Hey everybody, Cutting Hydra here, and welcome to chapters 10 and 11 summaries for The Hobbit. And I know I've been saying I'm going to get summaries out on certain days, I'm going to get, songs out on certain days, but let's be honest, I'm never going to. So I mean, if you don't like the fact that I don't get songs out all the time, then be my guest to unsub and actually don't do that. Please don't do that. If you guys don't like it, tell me, and I'll try to be more consistent with my videos because I know I should. I'm sorry. Okay, anyway, chapter 10 is called A Warm Welcome, and as always, script, right? Okay, anyway, chapter 10 is called A Warm Welcome. It's from pages 170 to 181 in The Hobbit. Let me just fix how I have this here. Alright, and last we left off, we had just managed to escape from the elves' dungeons, and the dwarves are floating in the barrels down the river, and Bilbo is hanging onto the barrel, onto the outside of the barrel, catches coals, all that good stuff, and they all end up on a raft and they're headed toward Lake Town. Alright, now, in chapter 10, we end up in Lake Town. And this is to say that after the elves had departed, Bilbo cut the dwarves out of the barrels. Sort of like Christmas all over again, huh? Cutting your favorite things out of barrels, Why not? I don't know if you can see that, but there's like something on the screen, like right there. Okay, it's gone. Cool. Anyway. Thorin and the rest of the dwarves thank Bilbo for the rescue, but kind of wish they could have had better accommodations to get out of everything, and, more comfortable ones and everything. But nonetheless, they are thankful for the rescue, as I would be too. And I'm pretty sure you would be too. Well, maybe some of you are pretty picky. They're like, I'm not going to climb in those barrels, find some other way to rescue me, but I'm not that way. So, whatever the people are, it's up to them. Whatever. Okay? Alright, and Thorin without hesitation walks to where he knows he'll be seen and heard, saying, and I quote, Thorin, son of Thrain, son of Thror, king under the mountain. And then he talks a little bit and he says, I have come back. I wish to see the master of the town. Okay? And this is going to be chapter 10, paragraph 20. That's 21. Now I am having too much fun with this anyway. 21. Okay? Chapter 10, paragraph 21. Cool. Okay? This does a good job of riling the guards up and everything, and they take him to see the master of the town. And the master of the town happens to be feasting with the elves that unknowingly helped the dwarves escape, and they automatically recognize him as prisoners that have escaped recently from the Elven King. However, the people are so excited to have Thorin back that they dismiss this purely because they've all heard of the wealth of the Lonely Mountain, and in fact love his return so much that they start singing in the streets of the return of the king under the mountain. And believe me, this is there. On page 178, to be honest. That's 178. Okay? I promise I won't flash that again because that was probably really bad. But, the dwarves spend about 2 weeks in Lake Town before they even consider carrying on with what they're supposed to be doing. And this is to the surprise of the master of the town, because he never really believed that they were the descendants of the Elven Kings. Despite his doubt, however, the journey continues with a renewed strength and confidence. And this is where we reach chapter 11. And at the same time of reaching chapter 11, we start reaching the Lonely Mountain. And we can clearly see the true effect of the Desolation of Smaug. That's what this video should be called, huh? The Desolation of Smaug. I think so. Alright. At this point, the land is barren and not even a shrub grows on the rock. It is now nothing more than pretty much what I said. Pretty much nothing more than exposed rock. On the outside of the mountain. Alright, let's rewind that a little bit, just a little bit, forget the part I said, and I'm gonna start all over again. Alright. Chapter 11, on the doorstep, pages 182 to 190. As you can see, they're not very long chapters. And when you're now reaching the mountain, they can clearly see the true effect of the Desolation of Smaug. And at this point, the land is barren and not even a shrub grows on the mountain. It is now nothing more than exposed rock on the outside of the mountain. I mean, in the book, they describe that not even grass hardly wants to grow there. Grass is barely starting to grow there again, if that says anything. And it's not like flourishing grass. It's one little thing popping up here, another little thing popping up here, and another little thing popping up here. Oh look, and there's a Kevin in the background. Hello, Kevin. Hello, Kevin. Anyway, now before reaching the door marked on Thorin's map, they scout what little is left of the town of Dell, which in its time was green with woods, rich in vegetation in general. The party, which consists of Balin, Fili, Kili, and Bilbo, come to an area where the air is thick with smog, and nothing lives there or dares to venture there save dark birds that, according to Balin, remind him too much of the spies of the evil. Now, after scouting for a while, they return and eventually find the door marked on the map. However, no matter what they try, they can't manage to get the door open, and they start making their way down the mountain. Once at the bottom, they sit and try to come up with a plan, but are having difficulty thinking of anything, and slowly but surely start losing hope of their goal. See what I was about to say? Bad habits is those are nothing new. But they're dwarves. Bad dwarves. Just come with me. I show you the way. I'm sorry. Okay. Anyway. Can't manage to get the door open, and after they start making their way down the mountain, okay, this is after they can't get the door open. They start feeling bad about themselves, so they start going down the mountain. That's all we're marching across. I know, I'm a weirdo. You don't have to tell me that. Believe me. Okay. Anyway. Once at the bottom of the mountains, they sit and try to come up with a plan, and even thoughts, and these are subtle thoughts, mind you, they haven't had time to flourish. But subtle thoughts nonetheless, of sending poor Bilbo, their thief, right into the front door. And you know what they said in The Hobbit, a flash of light, searing pain, then poof, nothing more than a ball of ashes. That's what Bilbo would have been turned into if poor Bilbo had been sent in by the front door. Okay? However, On the last day of autumn, Bobo realizes a thrush cracking a snail shell on the side of the door. He notices that this is a sign that it is Durin's Day, and truly the only chance they have at getting into the mountain lies before their eyes. Ow. To hell, man. To hell, that hurt. But I don't know if you could see it, but my skin just like peeled up. Look at that. It hurt. Look. You're probably all calling me a baby now, but it hurt. Once again, they're at the top of the mountain, and at this point, there appears a hole toward the bottom of the door. And this just so happens to be the lock to the key that they were looking for. The lock that they were looking for fit the key that they already have. Okay? And at last they are gazing upon the entrance of the great dwarvish kingdom. And just as soon as the stuff is getting exciting, I'm gonna end the chapter. I'm gonna end the chapters here. Of course, I'm gonna say you can be back for chapters 12 and 13 tomorrow, and I am really truly gonna try to do this and get those out tomorrow. If I don't get chapters 12 and 13 out, it will definitely be a song. I'm not sure exactly what the song will be about yet, but I'll figure that out. But it's gonna be either one of those two. Either way, you can expect a video. I'm not lying this time either. Well, maybe. We all know me, like I said. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys are having a good day and continue to have a good day. Continue to have a good rest of the week. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.